Thank you for taking the time for this interview.
It's no trouble at all. I've never been part of something so official before.
Why don't you start by introducing yourself?
Okay, so howdy. My name is Kaitlyn Brown, and I'm a biomedical science major, and I am the loudest and the proudest fighting Texas Aggie class of 2027. Hey!
Hey, my name is Pedro Perez, and I'm a computer science major. Oh, and I'm a sophomore.
Sure. Howdy, my name is Rohan Kumar, and my major is mechanical engineering, and I'm a senior. Class of 2024, baby. Hey, whoop!
Hi, my name is Eliana Gonzalez, and I am a freshman in architecture.
What does food mean to you?
I guess it's just another thing on my to-do list. I tend to double-check certain food items if I'm unsure if they have peanuts.
Oh my gosh, I love getting food with my besties. It's one of the main ways I spend time with them.
The right food can keep you going and get you where you want to be. It's very important to me.
Food is an expression of love. My favorite memories of my family have always been at the dinner table.
Where do you eat on campus?
I eat at the, dining halls. Since I have a meal plan, sometimes I eat at Chick-fil-A if I'm craving something different, but for the most part, I eat at the Commons and Sabisa.
The places I'm at the most are the restaurants, because most of the time, everything's closed when I get out of class. There have been a few times where I've just barely missed the dining on closing. I've just stood there, defeated in front of a locked door.
So, do you feel like there's enough variety with on-campus food?
Well, because of my peanut allergy, I have to be very careful around the dining halls. Places like Chick-fil-A are off limits to me. The only time I've had a problem was when I was sitting out with my friends and the food I got set off my allergies. I had no idea it even had peanuts in it. I'd been more careful since then.
As a part of my workout plan, I need to intake high-calorie, protein-rich meals, which are hard to come by with the options on campus. There are a lot of options, sure, but the portion size is usually too small for me. I have to get 2 or 3 plates.
Do you feel the quality of on-campus food is satisfactory?
It feels like they focus more on quantity than quality, which makes sense for how many people they need to serve. But it's just disappointing when the food suffers as a result. I guess I have high standards, though. Mi mama's an amazing cook. I'm still getting used to being away from home.
I think it's pretty decent. When I eat at the dining halls, I usually can find something I want and that I'm satisfied with. When I'm elsewhere on campus, there's a lot of restaurants that I love to eat at. Dining dollars have really saved me.
If there's one thing you could change or add about on-campus dining, what would it be?
A forum or maybe even a place where people could leave suggestions for new dishes and cuisines would be very interesting. I don't expect all the suggestions to be answered, but at least it would be nice to know that they are seen,
The only thing I can think of is making the labels of allergens easier to find and more accessible. I'm sure I'm not the only one who has eaten something they're allergic to by accident because it wasn't obvious.
This one's kind of out there, but I would love for there to be more self-serve options. That way, I wouldn't have to keep going back through the lines.
This is a hard one. I guess add more tables. It sounds silly, but it can be hard to find a place that fits all your friends.
Okay, that's all the questions we have. And from Aggie Dining...
Thanks and gig 'em!
Woo! That was fun.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, you guys hungry? Sabiza's close by.
Sure, let's go.
As long as there isn't any peanuts, sure.